Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we break ground on a new band called The Church. It's not that easy to get their albums, except for a couple select few that did okay. One of them being the one that had this song on it. We're going to look at Under the Milky Way, which was probably their very biggest hit. I think a lot of people even viewed them as a one-hit wonder, So this came from a show live in Sydney, December 17, 2011. This is notable because it's got 3 out of the 4 original guys in the band at this point. Only drummer Richard Plug, I believe, was not here, and he had left back around 1990. They had commercial issues. They kept losing their record deals and having to put things out on their own and struggling. And at one point they were down to a duo, but at this point they came back and they put out a critically acclaimed album called Untitled Number 23, in the 2000s. And so they were around and they did this. I don't know that this was the same tour, but it was around that time. So I thought it'd be great to take a look at this. So Adrian, any thoughts ahead?
None at all. I haven't heard of The Church. I'm looking forward to seeing this video.
All right. Yeah, and I've never seen them play on video, so look forward to that. All right, let's check it out.
Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of her breath fades with a line. I think about loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down in Memphis. Lower the curtain down on the run. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were find. And it's something quite peculiar, something that's shimmering and white. It leaves you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were finding. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were finding. And there's something quite peculiar, something shimmering white. It leaves you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you were finding. Wish I knew what you were Thank you very much.
All right, well, thoughts on that, Adrian?
Well, the song sounds great, and nice rhythm and atmosphere with the guitars. I really like the ethereal guitar parts.
Yeah. It's funny. Some of that stuff reminded me of like Robert Fripp's sound, just a little bit.
I can see that.
You know what I noticed is he was using that little bow instrument, that thing that you use in your right hand when you're playing guitar. It creates like a sustained field or something. Yeah, I don't know what they call it exactly, but it's one of those. You don't have to actually hit the string.
Isn't that called an ebow, or is that something else?
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There's all kinds of funny stuff about this band. I told you about the drummer that left back in 1990 or 92, I can't remember. And the guy that replaced him is actually the guy that's still in the band today and was there in this clip. He also produced several of the albums of the band. I noticed he had notes on his drums, by the way. Did you see that? Like he had pieces of paper right there. Pieces of paper right on the head, on a few of the drums. I thought that was funny. It's like, oh yeah, that's a set list. That guy on the 12 string is one of the original members and an important member in terms of the sound. And he was one of the guys left when there was just a duo. But right after this, basically, he just disappeared. He moved to Sweden and wouldn't answer the emails, so they had to get somebody else to replace him just because they couldn't find him anymore. And he's probably reappeared by now, but it's they got somebody else. So, so this is the last time really that pretty much the whole original band played together. Mm-hmm. That's a really cool track. I really like the way they did it. The lead singer and the guy who writes most of the material, although it did become a band effort as well as time went on, was Steve Kilby. He was the guy in the paisley shirt.
Yeah.
He's another one of those guys that has struggled with addiction. Hopefully he's better off now. They just put out an album, last year, and I think they just put out another one this year. So they're still going. He's still making music. Power to him.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, they're from Australia, too, for what that's,
Oh, okay.
for those of you keeping score. But cool stuff. All right. So maybe we check something out later in the future. What do you think?
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, folks, if you know who the Church is, why don't you talk about them in the space below? We'd really like to hear your opinion on them and your experiences with them, if you ever saw them, if you had this album. This was on the album Starfish, by the way, from 1988. Anything that any kind of experience you've had with them, would be interested to know. Okay?
Yeah. Leave them below.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much, folks. And we will talk to you soon. Take care.
See you all later.